Headlines for this week include UWL graduation, undergraduate poster sessions, and this year's final schedule. Stay tuned, WMCM's Week in Review is next.
And thanks for watching WMCM's Week in Review. I'm Rachel McGraham.
And I'm Ellie Schatzman. Every semester we say goodbye to another group of UWL students turning into alumni. This year's spring commencement is taking place this Sunday, May 12th. The Colleges of Business and Liberal Arts, as well as the School of Arts and Communication, will walk beginning at 10 a.m., and the College of Health and Science will walk later in the afternoon at 2 p.m. Graduates from the School of Education will be in the ceremony that best fits their area of study. All graduates are expected to be at the Lacrosse Center 45 minutes prior to the ceremony, fully dressed in their cap and gown. Seating is first come, first served, so make sure your family and friends arrive early. The doors open at 8:30 a.m. for the morning ceremony and again at 12:30 for the afternoon. We wish the best of luck to all of our graduating seniors.
Communication Studies students have been working hard all year conducting their own undergraduate research. The process began in CST 498, where students explored research topics and created a review of literature. This past semester, over 50 students have conducted, written, and revised their own research papers. Students had the opportunity to conduct surveys, interviews, and textual analyses to find useful communication data. Seniors will be presenting their year-long work at a poster presentation event next week. The presentations are free and open to the public. Student topics range from online communication, family dynamics, and organizational identities. Be sure to check out these students' hard work on May 13th and 14th in room 2110 from 12:15 until 2:15.
If you plan to be stuck in Murphy Library studying for your impending finals, consider taking a quick break and heading over to Murphy's Mug. 2 UWL art classes have put together an exhibit featuring their photography. These pieces experiment with techniques which help to stimulate creativity and imagination, just the sort of thing you need when you're writing that last paper for your class. This exhibition is a great way to take that study break you desire, plus it's a nice way to get around and move without having to ever leave the library. This exhibition is a great way to support your fellow UWL students, and it won't cost you a penny. The exhibit will only be around until May 14th, though, so make sure to check it out before it's gone forever. The Center for Organizations, Vision, and Engagement has many resources available for UWL students. We sent a WMCM crew to find out more.
The Cove is a student resource located on the second floor of the Student Union. We spoke to Cove Program Advisor Colin Heyerdahl to learn more.
So the Cove is a center for organizations, vision, and engagement. It's essentially a hub for student organizations.
Student organizations are given designated spaces in the Cove, but any students are welcome to use the space and its resources.
We have Cove Graphics. Graphics does graphics. Administration does kind of the behind the scenes with all the clubs and organizations. And then Leadership and Involvement Center promotes volunteer opportunities to give students a good experience.
UWL has many organizations, so the Cove is the perfect place to learn more about the various clubs you can get involved with.
We have a lot of multicultural little cubbies along here, on the other side as well. And then Rackets in here, Student Association, and even Greek Life is over in the corner.
Venture into the back of the Cove and you'll find the food pantry. Financially struggling students just need to fill out an online form to be given swipe access to the pantry with their UWL student ID. The Cove is an accessible and comfortable multi-purpose space, perfect for studying or for socializing. To find out more about the Cove, stop by the front desk to talk to some student staff members. For WMCM, this has been Allie Schatzman, Jenna Zerbel, and Eric Ellefson. Back to you in the studio.
Now, here's Nate Wegehout to talk about finals.
Thanks, Rachel. Now, I know this is the last thing that anybody wants to be reminded about right now, but finals week is almost here. Just one more day of class separates us from the totally doable normal school year and the frantic rush of final exams. Finals officially begin on Monday, May 13th at 7:45 a.m. And to all of those with exams on the very first day, at the very earliest time, I am so sorry. Finals will go until 9 p.m. every day After that, until Friday, the 17th, when they will finally finish at 6:45 p.m. A reminder that nobody has to take more than 3 finals in one day, and if you are scheduled for more than 3, the instructor of the 4th exam of that day is obligated to reschedule your exam. Now, unfortunately, because finals start on a Monday this semester, we do not have an in-week study day. At least we have a full weekend to study though, right? Now, if you need some ways to help forget about the stress of finals, there are plenty of events happening around campus to help you out with that, without having to ingest any foreign substances. CAB is putting on music trivia tonight in the E-Cafe starting at 6 p.m. Test your musical knowledge with trivia on various different genres. Or, if you'd rather sit back and relax, the UWL Chamber Choir is putting on a concert tonight at 7:30 p.m. in Annette Recital Hall. Congratulations for everyone for making it this far. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, we're living on a prayer, and we're almost ready for summer. Now, back to you, Rachel.
Feeling stressed about moving all of your clothes out of your dorm or apartment? Well, now is the time to get rid of some of those clothes that you're ready to part with. Campus Thread is a UWL community closet opening next fall. Campus Thread will be hosting a campus clothing drive through May 13th through the 17th to get a head start on their organization. Campus Thread is generated from donated, gently used clothes and provides those clothes to those in the UWL community who may not have the means to purchase clothing when they need it. UWL students, faculty, and staff are encouraged to donate clothes that are clean and are in good condition. There will be donation bins in the lobby of each residence hall. When Campus Thread opens next fall, guests will be able to pick out, try on, and take items free of charge. La Crescent Animal Rescue has many pets in need of loving homes. Here's some of the animals available in this week's edition of Perfect Pets.
Hey, I'm Bugsy. If you're looking for a cuddly pet and pal, I'm the one for you. I love to lounge around the house and explore new places. Adopt me today.
I'm Goliath. I may look threatening at first, but I'm the biggest cuddle bug. I'm very relaxed and I'm looking for a loving environment to call home. Oh look, a bug.
Hey, I'm Betsy, a 9-year-old Cavalier King Charles Spaniel mix. But don't let that confuse you. I love going on long walks and playing with other dogs. I'm looking for a lap to sit on and a lifelong companion.
To find out more about adoption, contact La Crescent Animal Rescue at 507-895-2066.
Again, the number for La Crescent Animal Rescue is 507-895-2066. The Kinesis Dance Theater's annual Spring Showcase will take place this weekend on Friday, May 10th and Saturday, May 11th. Both shows begin at 7:30 p.m. in Tolan Theater, located in the Center for the Arts. The program consists of a variety of pieces choreographed by students, faculty advisor Kathy Gorman, and even some guest choreographers. WMCM's very own Cami Diaz will be featured in this year's performance, both as a dancer and a choreographer. Tickets for Kinesis are available now at the box office located in the CFA, and prices start at just $6. This performance is a great way to relax before the stress of finals week. The Kinesis dancers only perform once a year, and it's sure to be a spectacular performance you won't want to miss. WMCM's own Nate Weggiehout worked hard all semester in preparation for his senior tuba recital. His performance was this past Monday, and we sent a WMCM crew out to support him.
Nate Weggiehout performed his senior tuba recital Monday night in the Annette Recital Hall at the Center for the Arts. Nate is a senior at UWL, and this was his final tuba performance at the university. Here's Nate with his thoughts on the recital in preparation for the event.
My favorite piece that I played tonight was for sure Polar Vortex. It's an unaccompanied piece, which a lot of times, especially for tuba, unaccompanied pieces can get very bogged down and very, not interesting to listen to. But I think that piece is a very dynamic and interesting piece that I really like to play. Sort of depends. I played, for instance, Polar Vortex. I played that for a final a couple of years ago, but I have been playing tuba for an hour every day since my freshman year. For 5 years now, including this semester, an hour every single day. The synergy that our group had together, especially on the first and the last piece, we had played a tuba quartet. I felt that the way we clicked and really jammed together, it felt really good to play.
Along with his musical ability, we've been grateful to have him as a part of our WMCM crew. And this has been Mark Karstens, Brandon Wagner, and Luke Reimer. Now back to you in the studio.
Spring has sprung and the semester is coming to an end, which means it's time again for the annual Spring Spectacular. The Spring Spectacular will take place tomorrow, May 10th from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. in the Coat Eagle Field. There will be various yard games like cornhole and ladder golf and a campus-wide kickball tournament. Kickball teams should consist of 6 to 8 people and register on the UWL website. Go to the events calendar to find the Spring Spectacular and click on the link in the description. If you're not so into games, DJ One Drop will be dropping some great tunes for all to enjoy during the event. Whether you're participating in kickball or simply spectating, it will be a great way to celebrate the last day of classes and kick off summer. See you on the field. Each week, the WMCM crew goes out and talks to your fellow peers in a segment we call Campus Insight. This week, they ask students about the weirdest food they've ever eaten. This week on Campus Insight, we asked students what the weirdest food they've ever eaten is, and this is what we got.
The weirdest food I ever had, and I really liked it, was alligator bites. Those were delicious.
Probably octopus. I once ate a dragon fruit.
I've tried frog legs once, and it tasted too much like chicken. And it was...
The weirdest food I've ever tried is Rocky Mountain oysters, which is fried full of testicles. I don't like them. It's weird and gross.
A candied egg yolk. It was awful. Alligator once. That was weird. It tastes pretty good. Kind of chewy.
I'd say the weirdest food that I've ever had is probably sushi.
I once ate eel, like those like little I ate baby eels, yeah.
The weirdest thing I've ever eaten was calamari, which is octopus if you didn't know. It's kind of gross, but it also just tastes like chicken, so try it.
Look for the WMCM crew around campus for a chance to have your opinions heard on next time's Campus Insight. And now here's Cami Diaz with a review of the movie 5 Feet Apart.
Have you stocked up on tissues lately? If you haven't, you're going to want to, because this modern twist on forbidden love will leave you reaching for the Kleenex. 5 Feet Apart tells the romantic tale of 2 young lovebirds with cystic fibrosis who are trying to overcome the rule that they have to stay 6 feet apart at all times. Stella, played by Haley Lou Richardson, is a vlogger that's trying to teach the world about CF. Cole Sprouse plays Will, the pessimistic artist just waiting for his death. Will they be able to stay away from each other? You'll have to find out. Let's take a look at this teaser trailer that will leave you wanting more.
This March, you're the kind of guy that ignores the rules because it makes you feel in control, right? You're not wrong. You think it's cute? Do you think it's cute? 6 feet apart at all times. Rules know the rules. I refuse to believe that. We're gonna do our treatments together. Always looking for ways to spend more time with me. Don't tell me the one time you're interested in some guy, he's also got CF. I like seeing you like this. Like what? Hopeful. I will fight. Why did I pack anything nice? I will fight for you. Oh, because you always pack for a hot hospital romance. God, you're beautiful. I'm brave. Wish I could touch you. Stay away. 6 feet at all times. I got it. Catch this infection and you can kiss me lungs goodbye. All I want is to be with you. After all that CF is stolen from me, I don't mind stealing 1 foot back. 5 feet apart. Are you in? So in. 5 feet apart. Rated PG-13.
When life keeps you apart, fight for every inch. And trust me, I would fight to be just 5 feet away from Cole Sprouse. For any of you who know me, you know how I feel about Cole Sprouse, and if I do say so myself, his attractiveness is at an all-time high in this film. You will love this movie a bushel and a peck because not only does it tug at your heartstrings, it also really makes you appreciate the people you have in your life. My whole family loved this movie, and I would rate this movie for 5 stars. 1 for every foot Will and Stella are apart. Wondering why the movie is titled 5 Feet Apart when the rule says 6 feet? Well, I guess you'll just have to invite some friends over and see the movie for yourself. Stay tuned to WMCM. Jenna Zerbel will be back with this weekend's weather.
For the fun side of sports, from debates to memes to highlights, don't miss Hot Shot Sports, Tuesday afternoons on WMCM on Campus 200 and Charter 989.
All right, and now it is time for this week's weather. I'm not an expert or anything, so I'm glad this has appeared because there's no way I could have told you what it was otherwise. I'm not a meteorologist or anything, but the word on the street is that today it's going to be 41 and mostly cloudy. I know none of you care about the direction or speed of the wind, so we're just not going to talk about it. Let's look at tomorrow. All right, so on Friday it's going to be partly cloudy and 60 degrees. If weather is even real, maybe it's a social construct. Who's to say? Let's look at the next day. On Saturday, it's going to be partly cloudy and 65. Perfect weather for a picnic if that's your thing. I don't like bugs or dirt. Not ideal eating conditions, so I wouldn't do it. You could if you want. Let's look at Sunday. All right, on Sunday, there's going to be showers and it's going to be 59 degrees. So in addition to raining graduation caps, it's also going to be raining in a regular precipitation kind of way. And now, here's Aaron Gallo with this week's interview.
Thank you, Jenna. Welcome to the last ever interview segment in WMCM history. If I could shed a single tear right now, I would, but I'm not that good of an actor. My name is Aaron Gallo, like she said. I'm joined here by Jordan Weiss, the newly elected vice president here at UWL of Comm Club. Not total vice president, but. So you're the recently elected new vice president of Comm Club. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Comm Club and kind of what you guys are as an organization?
Yeah, so Comm Club is basically just a club that you can join on campus, and we really just want to represent the Communication Studies department as a whole, because we have some really awesome students and faculty that are in the Communication Studies department. And we have some social events, some networking events, and we do some volunteer work within the community as well. And it's really just a great organization for students to join to get connected on campus.
Oh, nice. This is one of them social events?
Yes, this was Comm Club's trivia night that happened a couple of days ago. These are some of the faculty members that came out to play some trivia against the students.
Yep. If you advance the next one, you can actually see us up there, too. There we are, right there.
Yeah, this
Beautiful
is
face right there.
Yes.
So how can students join Comm Club, and what's the benefit of these students joining?
Yeah, Comm Club is super easy to join. You just have to come to one of our meetings. We always have one at the beginning of the school year. We haven't picked a certain date yet, but we will meet and do that soon. We meet every 2 Tuesdays around 7:30 p.m. And you just have to sign up with your email, and it's $10 per year to join or $5 per semester. You just have to pay some dues. And then you can just come to the meetings. We'll email you when they're happening, and that's really all you have to do. Just show up and be an active member.
Do you get any like a keychain or something from joining? Maybe.
Not keychains, but we do have some shirts you can buy. I actually brought one here for you to look at.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this was this year's Comm Club T-shirt.
Pretty shirt.
Logo here. On the back, it has communicating, organizing, mentoring, and making connections. Some things we think are important. Just $12 if you want one. They are available at our meetings.
Sweet. So what does the specific job of vice president entail?
Yeah, so basically I'm helping out the president, which is Sabrina. I'm kind of Sabrina Ruffalo.
Okay.
And I'm kind of helping her if she needs help with any of the things that she has going on. But I'm also kind of just in charge of brainstorming for meetings, figuring out times that we can meet, helping reserve rooms on campus for where we can meet. I'm also going to be helping reaching out to people we can have speak to us. This semester we had Joe Gao come in because he's a communication major. So
nice.
Gotta love Joe Gao. So we get speakers, and then also this year we're going to try and incorporate a lot more volunteer work. So just helping find volunteer opportunities and looking in the community and talking to some people.
Oh, nice. What other social events besides trivia do you guys hold any other things like that?
Yeah, so we have one big main event each year. It's called Professionals Night.
Okay.
And we bring in like at least 5 alumni from the Comm Studies department in UWL who have graduated, and they come back and just kind of talk to students about what they did after graduation, give students some tips, and it's just a really cool chance for students to kind of network and get an idea of what they can do for their future, and see what past UWL students in Comm Club or Comm department have done. And that's our biggest one for sure, but we also do things like the Trivia Night, which we're going to try and make a tradition. This was our first year, but we're going to bring it back. We also just do some other events around campus, helping out. We go to the fair and promote our club every year at the beginning of the year.
The Involvement Fest fair?
Yes, the Involvement Fair.
So if you want to see it, you can go there.
Come learn more about us there too. That happens every fall.
And you're obviously a communication major, so what is your emphasis?
My emphasis is interpersonal, and then I'm actually double major in communication studies and sociology with a minor in leadership development, which is also a little bit about comm. So I'm full comm. Love it.
Love it. All right, so you went actually abroad this last winter with one of my roommates and good pals, Akil Jackson. Talked a lot about it. You guys went to India. It was actually, wasn't like a comm-sponsored trip?
Yeah, so it was actually faculty led by one of the communication professors here, Aisha Patnaik.
Okay.
And we did intercultural communication, so it was perfect because we got to really like apply the class concepts because we were talking with people from a different culture literally every day. And it was all comm minors or majors who went. And it was a really cool experience and definitely got me out of my comfort zone, and I love to travel, so it was kind of perfect to jump right into communication studies.
So you definitely recommend every communication student, or at least try and attend. I want to go study abroad.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to do it yet, but I'm hoping I can get to do it. So you definitely recommend it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Not just to comm students, but anyone on campus. I think studying abroad is a really great opportunity, and it really gets you to kind of try new things and get you out of your comfort zone. And you can just see some really cool places and meet some cool people.
Nice. Do you have a favorite experience overseas in India? Certain place?
We did so many cool things. It's kind of hard to pick one, but one of my favorite things is we went to a smaller village called Varanasi, and we just got to interact with some of the kids there and some of the village people and the people who just live, you know, a very basic life and kind of get introduced to a whole new world, like stuff we're not used to at all, and kind of go into their homes, and they're all just so welcoming and loving, and it was just really cool to interact with the people of all different places.
That sounds amazing. It sounds God-sent. So we're going to wrap it up here. Just want to take a quick second to thank you, Dr. T. Thanks for having me on this all-star cast. And stay tuned. Hunter Baumgart will be right back with this week's sports. But first, let's take another look at those adorable perfect pets in need of homes on this week's edition of Perfect Pets.
Hey, I'm Bugsy. If you're looking for a cuddly pet and pal, I'm the one for you. I love to lounge around the house and explore new places. Adopt me today.
I'm Goliath. I may look frightening at first, but I'm the biggest cuddle bug. I'm very relaxed, and I'm looking for a loving environment to call home. Oh look, a bug.
Hey, I'm Betsy, a 9-year-old Cavalier King Charles Spaniel mix. But don't let that confuse you. I love going on long walks and playing with other dogs. I'm looking for a lap to sit on and a lifelong companion.
To find out more about adoption, contact La Crescent Animal Rescue at 507-895-2066.
Again, the phone number for La Crescent Animal Rescue is 507-895-2066. I'm Hunter Baumgart with this week's sports. The UWL softball team is heading to the NCAA tournament, and 5 players, including 4 first-team selections, were named to the 2019 WIAC softball first team in a vote by the league coaches on Tuesday. UWL senior right-handed pitcher Caitlin Hughes, sophomore outfielder Maya Schmidtke, sophomore designated player Sydney Shattuck, and first baseman Kendria Lice were all named to the 2019 All-WIAC first team. Sophomore designated player/catcher Sabrina Scardamaglia was voted to the 2019 All-WIAC Honorable Mention team. Senior catcher Catherine Vanderschaff was selected to the 2019 All-WIAC Sportsmanship team, an award that goes to an individual from each school that displayed exemplary sportsmanship throughout the season. UWL softball also earned the 2019 WIAC Coaching Staff of the Year award. Led by head coach Chris Hellickson and assistant coaches Caitlin Winnick and Jennifer Gallagher, the Eagles are 25-17 on the season and earned an automatic bid to the NCAA tournament by rattling off 5 wins in a row to win the WIAC tournament last weekend. The Eagles will be making their 6th appearance in the NCAA tournament, including 5th under Coach Hellickson.
UWL travels to Pella, Iowa for this year's regional and will face the College of St. Benedict, Minnesota at 2 p.m. tomorrow. The regional runs through Sunday and follows a double elimination format. Good luck to the UWL softball team. The University of Wisconsin Lacrosse has named Steve Mose as the head coach of its women's and men's swimming and diving programs. Mose served as an assistant swimming coach at Illinois State University this past season. Prior to arriving at Illinois State, Mose was the associate head coach at the University of South Dakota in 2017 and 2018 as the Coyotes set 19 school records. He has 8 years of head coaching experience, including 4 at St. Catherine University in Minnesota and 4 at Morningside College in Iowa. At St. Catherine in Minnesota, the Wildcats set 13 individual records on the women's side as well as 3 relay records. UWL Athletic Director Kim Bloom says she is very impressed with Steve's ability to connect with student athletes, and combined with his coaching experience, he makes up the right person to lead the swimming and diving program into the next chapter. New head coach Steve Mose said, "I am humbled and honored to be named head swimming and diving coach at the University of Wisconsin Lacrosse. I look forward to working with this group of highly motivated student athletes and continuing the program's long tradition of success, both in the pool and in the classroom. I couldn't be more excited to become part of a campus community that is so warm and welcoming. Go Eagles." After a weekend sweep of Finlandia, in which the Eagles won 4 games and outscored Finlandia 48-7 last Friday and Saturday, the Eagle baseball team is ready for the WIAC tournament. The Eagles are 25-13 overall and an impressive 19-5 in the WIAC this season. UWL will face UW-Platteville in the first round of the WIAC championships presented by Culver's at 10 a.m. on Friday. The Eagles are the 2nd seed while the Pioneers are the 3rd seed. The Pioneers finished 19-19 overall in the regular season and 14-10 in the WIAC. UWL went 3-1 against UW-Platteville in a 4-game series in early April. 4 teams are in the tournament as top-seeded and host UW-Whitewater faces 4th-seeded UW-Stout at 1 p.m. tomorrow as well. The tournament follows a double elimination format. For the final time and for everyone that has ever sat in this chair and giving you an update on the fantastic athletic programs here at UWL, as Dr. T would say, this is it. This is J.C. Penney's, and that's all for this week's sports. We want to thank everyone who has watched or been a part of WMCM over the years, but we want to give a special thank you to our incredible advisor, Dr. T.
Hey, Dr. T. I'm Brian Ginoi welcoming you on in. It's your own goodbye film here.
Hey, Dr. T.
Hi, Dr. T.
Hi, Dr. T.
Hi, Dr. T. It's your favorite Brit here.
Hey, T. Hey, Dr. T. Hey, Dr. T. Hey, T.
Hi, Dr. T. I just wanted to say thank you so much for giving us all this opportunity to do WMCM and to be a part of a campus news channel. It's been really awesome to watch myself grow within these past semesters and all of your encouragement throughout. We just want to say thank you so much.
Dr. T, when I first was in your class, you honestly scared me. I quickly found out you're the opposite of scary. You're loving, caring, and I love the constant encouragement you always gave us after the show. So.
I know we've only known each other this year, but I just wanted to say thank you for all the experience, whether it was in WNCM or learning about broadcasts and digital media in work study.
And even though I'm sarcastic with you all the time, it's been awesome having you as a professor.
Thank you so much for an amazing semester. I know we haven't known each other very long, but thank you so much for making me always feel very welcome and included, especially when it comes to broadcast announcing.
Just wanted to say thank you for all the advice you've given us with the TV station, allowing us to be a part of such a cool program over these last couple of years.
I just want to thank you for everything that you've done for me over the last 2 years. You have made WMCM a home for me, and I've never felt more comfortable anywhere in my life.
I'll never forget the time that you told me to quit being a spaz. Memories.
Dr. T, I'll never forget the time when you told us that you wish you had a class full of girls because they were just so much easier.
We are women in a men's world, and you're going to do amazing things. Good luck.
I know you keep telling me that all good things come to an end and that things change, but I don't care because I don't want it to change. So ha!
It's not ending quite yet. We'll be together this fall.
I know I talk a lot of smack, but I'll be honest, that's coming from a place of love. I only do that to people I really care about, so I care about you.
The first time I had you in the class, I thought you were yelling at me and I got really scared, but I found out that's just how you say I love you, and I love you too, Dr. T.
I absolutely love this place. I love you. I love you. And as they say in the biz, that's a wrap.
We have a bunch of our graduating seniors and even just some other people who want to be a part of this awesome organization. We're so happy to have everyone here and everyone behind the scenes. We've absolutely loved getting to know everyone here. It's been a great semester, great time over the years. If you've ever been a part of WMCM, we want to thank you for all of the work that you've put in to get us where we are today. If you ever watched our program before, thank you for supporting us in everything that we want to do. We are so happy that we got to be a part of your lives for so long. I can't do this. Rachel, you finish.
Thanks for watching WMCM's Week in Review. We hope you've enjoyed our program over the years. Stay tuned for any future updates on WMCM.